Greetings YouTube. Today we're looking at a Schrade fixed blade. This is not an American-made Schrade. This is a newer Chinese-made Schrade. It has the plastic grips, which are made to look like bone jigging. They are not, however, bone jigging. You can see the seam right there. But it does have a brass butt cap and a brass guard. And the sheath is solidly made, though the leather is not overly thick. And it would have to be a little bit like another ounce heavier probably if it were going to be better quality. But it's the smooth section, smooth face of the leather is at least on the outside, quite ample for any kind of belt you're probably likely to wear. And it has a pouch here which is designed for a stone. There was no stone when I purchased this. I bought this for 15 bucks at a pawn shop. But I think it would be better served if you had like a ferrocerium rod in there, along with some tinder. I think that would be far better use of your space than having a sharpening stone. Because in the field, I'll be honest, you don't sharpen your knives all that often. This is really geared for a right-hand carry, and you can come in here and then do a draw. Does this thing actually have a model number on it? Give me a sec. Uncle Henry Schrade 153UH. So I'm assuming that is the model number. Let's get that way out there so you can see it. Okay, there you go. Kind of a very classic hunting shape. Hollow grind blade. Swedge up here. This is a flat grind there. I quite like the swedge. It comes out of the pouch with a usable edge, not razor sharp, or shaving sharp, not razor sharp, shaving sharp, but usable. The overall fit and finish of like the spacers and the brass guard and the spacers down here with the pommel are all solid. It has a, there you go, that was screwed in there, so it's not a full tang design. It's a stick tang design with a screw holding that in place, and then they ground it off to make it smooth. So you might be able to get back out of there. I'm not sure if you would want to do that, but you might be able to. But I like the blade shape. I like the scale of the grip to the blade itself. This is quite comfortable. I get a full 4-finger grip on there. These are probably just a little bit too close together to be really, truly comfortable. Maybe if they had just moved this up just below the spacers and made all of these just a little bit wider, you'd be better off. They're just a little too small. But if you've got a smaller hand than myself, that may be the perfect shape. So this could be very comfortable for youths perchance, or for women who have smaller hands. I have average size hands. My palms are actually bigger than my fingers in the sense that my fingers are conical and short. It makes getting gloves a pain in the butt, finding ones that are actually the right width for my palms without having them too long with my fingertips. But overall, still, and I guess if you really want to do a reverse grip, you can with this. I've never quite grasped the reverse grip thing. I don't do combat. But the overall fit and finish is solid. I don't know what this goes for under normal circumstances. Again, I picked it up at a pawn shop for 15 bucks. But I'm sure it's not an incredibly pricey knife. A lot of the Schrade Chinese models are quite reasonable, and they can be found in many different places. Though I'll admit, I don't think I've ever seen this particular model at a sporting goods store or something like that, like a Walmart, in their knife section or anything. I don't think I've seen this model, but I liked it, and I think it's quite pleasant, and I think it would make a good, solid camping knife for your general camp tasks. The blade is a little thin, so I don't think you want to be doing batoning with it, but I'm a big believer that you should probably carry a folding saw, and that would be a better use of your effort than something like this. And I don't see this as a quote-unquote survival knife so much as just a camp knife or a hunting knife. I've never had to break down game, so I have no idea how much belly this is enough belly to be useful for you for that kind of thing. But it's got a good look. It's comfortable. It's got a reasonable edge out of the sheath. It looks like the person whoever owned it before me never used it for anything. They could have gotten it as a gift or bought it on a whim and then said, hey, no, I need some money, so let's sell this thing at a pawn shop. And that's how I ended up with it. I do enjoy going to pawn shops, but I tend to always pay in cash. Don't always trust pawn shops with my card numbers, you know? But yeah, this is the Schrade fixed blade hunting knife. And if you like Schrade blades and you like the kind of classic hunting knife look, this may be something that would be useful to you.